because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, Allen gets this to Kincaid. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Allen setting up play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Play action with Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on 1st. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. And the line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw again. Nix. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on third, but now fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And this weather, Brock, has been disrupting a lot of what both of these teams are trying to do. At this point, you got to wonder who's going to switch up their game plan first.
Yeah, when you practice indoors or out under the clear skies, you don't get a lot of this. It is coming down on them.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They're set up at the 35 now. Allen now on 1st down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Back to throw now, Allen. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To the air again, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Allen gonna throw again. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Allen to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll try and run this. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down throw for Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He's calling his own number again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Bronk. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Cooper going in motion right. Allen on 3rd and short. Finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning the tight end left. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Bills set to take over offensively. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. This is Cook on the handoff. And this one does not go far. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be 4th down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. Cut by Sutton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nix with it on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Nix off the play action. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Bronx, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Allen throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Allen on 3rd down. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They stay on the ground with Williams. He breaks a tackle. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a man, Adam Troutman has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Forced out to his right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. When you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Nicks from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now run the toss for Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Short pass brought in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motioning the tight end now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them, will set up that critical play action for later.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now outruns their offense to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He finds Kincaid. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Allen off the play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Allen. Complete to Coleman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To the air again, Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. This is ahead for about 5. Riley Moss with that tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They motion a receiver left. To throw again, it's Allen. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They send the tight end in motion. Again, Allen to the air. Looking right, and he finds him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Allen gonna throw again. Finds Kincaid. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
On is Tyler Bass for the Bills' field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Nick's looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing here, Allen. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
First down throw for Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10 now. That finds Vele complete. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Broncos trying to make some noise before halftime. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Nix from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On now is Sam Martin to send this one away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix with it on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bills' offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Allen now on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open. It beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Allen. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To the air again. Allen. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Allen to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On is Tyler Bass for the Bills' field goal try. A 27-yard look here. Amendola able to put it through. And they'll get him back to 11. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our Halftime Report. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed to Sutton. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They toss to Williams, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Going for it, it's Williams. And he gets in, touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Allen setting up play action. He's got the hook up to Cooper.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Allen gonna throw again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action with Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Got Williams, and it's complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. Here comes their offense out again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, Allen escapes his grasp. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Allen looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. So here comes the Bronco offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A handoff to Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Nix. Brought in by Vele. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete to Vele. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Nix off the play action. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll throw again. Nix. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tight end going in motion here. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He completes it in traffic. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Play action now. Allen. Cook calls it in.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Play action now with Allen. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul. But they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free. But what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Working inside the red zone. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Bass on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bills make it an 11-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send Mims left. Nix with it on 1st. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send Mims left. Play action with Nix. Complete to Mims. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix now to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed to Sutton. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
With all these collisions these running backs take